In this session, I will show you how to maintain the federal tax table. The federal tax table maintenance is under Maintenance's pull-down menu, and it's called the federal tax table. This program allows a user to maintain the federal tax table information. All this information can be found in the Canada Custom Revenue Agency payroll deduction formulas for computer programs publication. Or you can go to their website, which is at www.ccra-adrc.gc.ca to download the federal tax table. To change information for the federal tax table, you would just have to type over the current values, or you could delete them. This field is for the LCFR venture tax credit rate, which is the labor sponsor funds federal tax credit for the year. And this is the LCFM venture tax credit maximum, which is the tax credit maximum for the labor sponsor funds federal tax credit for the year. This part of the program, we define the income levels and the associated tax rate and constant for the associated annual income. This field, the annual income, we enter the higher end of the annual income range. For example, for incomes 0 to 29,590 annual income, we would enter 29,590 because that is the higher end of the annual income range. So we would enter it here, and we would enter the associated tax credit rate for this annual income and the associated tax constant for this income range and the associated tax credit rate for this annual income range. Here is the supplementary tax credit information. Here we would enter the base income and the associated tax credit amount for this base income and the tax credit rate. And here is the section where we define the federal surtax table. Here we enter the federal tax amount and the associated rate and the associated reduction amount, surtax reduction amount for this federal tax and the reduction rate, if any. For this exercise, we're going to change some of the federal tax table information. In here, we'll leave it as 0.1500, which is 15%, but we would change the maximum tax credit rate to 750. So I would just override this field, and I would enter 750. And then I'm also changing the range, the annual income range. So I would change this one, and we are saying that from 0 income to 30,754, the tax rate would be at 16%, and tax constant is at 0. And tax credit rate, we're changing that also to 16%. So we put, it would override that one, 16%, and there's no supplementary tax credit for this range. And so I would go to the next level of the income, and I would change that to 61,509. So any income which is greater than 30,754 up to $61,509. I'm talking about annual income. We're changing it to tax rate of 22%, so we enter 22, and then we enter the tax constant. For this one, we're changing it to $1,845 annually, and we would enter the tax credit rate. Again, it's 16%, and there's no supplementary tax credit for this annual income range. And I would like to enter also a new level, a new range. So what I would do is I would click on this insert record, and then I would enter the new range. So I would enter 100,000. So I'm entering a new level. So any income from that's greater than 61,509 up to 100,000 annual income will have this rate, which is 26%. So I put 26, and I put the tax constant associated with this annual income range, 4306, and then I would enter again the tax credit rate, which is 16%, and there's no associated supplementary tax credit information for this, so I would enter zeros on all these supplementary tax credit fields. And then on the store tax side, there's no store tax for this year, so I would just delete all this store tax information. So to delete them, I click on this delete record taskbar. So I would just click on it twice, and after I'm done with my changes, I would save all the changes to the database. So to do this, I would click on this save change taskbar. It says transaction complete, so many number of records applied and saved, meaning to say that we have successfully changed the federal tax table. This concludes our tutorial on how to maintain the federal tax table.